Now we're going to graph solutions. So when we graph them, all we have to do is graph the two answers using their constraints. So we're going to just graph both of our inequalities as their solutions. We're going to look for where they overlap. And my cat just showed up with a toy because she wants me to throw it so she can play fetch. And she just ran off. So we're going to look for where these two graphs are going to overlap. And they're only going to overlap where the answer is. So we're just going to, wherever they overlap, that's the answer, and we want to color in that part on our graph. We're going to go back to our previous example. So here we have n is greater than 3, and n is less than 5. So n greater than 3, because it's a greater than sign, it's an open circle. And we would shade in everything to this direction. I'm not going to shade it all the way in, because I don't know how far I need to go. I just want to see what direction I'm going. N is less than 5. Since it's a less than sign, we're going to keep it as an open circle. And since it's less than, we want to shade to the right. And so you notice that these parts over here are overlapping. So our answer is going to be this circle, this open circle, our shaded in part, and our second open circle. And that's our graph. The way you can test it, you can plug in 0. So 0 would fulfill this one. So if you plug in 0, 0 plus 4, 4 is less than 9, that's right. But for our blue one, n minus 4, so that's 3. 3 is less than 0. That's not a true statement, that's why it breaks. So we have to make sure that it agrees with everything. So now we're going to do I want you to do another quick check. I want you to solve these compound inequalities, and I want you to graph their solutions. My pro tip here for the second one, it looks really scary. What I would suggest you do is you take one inequality, and so you're going to split it into two. So all of this is one inequality, and all of this is another inequality. My other tip is that when you have this, let's solve that really quick. You divide by 2, so it'd be 1 is less than or equal to x, which is less than or equal to 2. When you do this, you're going to look at one of these inequalities and our second inequality. When you do the blue one, you're going to want to read backwards, because at least for me, it's easier to think x before the thing. And then on this one, you're going to want to read forwards. So this one is x is less than or greater than or equal to 1. And you'll graph that. And then here you're going to do x is less than or equal to 2 and graph that part. So go ahead, take a crack at these and see what you can do. They shouldn't be too bad. And that's it.